Think of this as sort of a mini documentary on the multimedia artist Mike Phelan O'Toole. I'm going to try to get it all in. My name is Joni Dept, and enjoy. Michael Phelan O'Toole was born in autumn of 1986, and a lot of stuff happened in the ensuing years, but what we're going to really focus on is his career in the world of public access television. But while growing up in Needham, Massachusetts, Michael found a love for the camera and video editing by joining New TV in Newton, and he made his first show called Insubordinates in the early 2000s. It's not a disservice to Michael to say that there wasn't a lot to Insubordinate, but it was Michael's first steps into the world of television broadcasting and kind of learning his way around a camera and video editing. You can see the youthful exuberance on display and the experimental nature in this clip here, the Michael's Insubordinate, the TV cable access program here, the various video effects. It was while Michael was at New TV where he met another public access producer named Lawrence Hollie, the one who filmmaker D.L. Polonsky calls Zippy the Shithead. Zippy the Shithead, why would D.L. call you? Why would he call you? Do I have to read this? Why would he call you Zippy the Shithead?
I don't know why he does. I don't know.
That's kind of a harsh thing to call you. Why would he call you that?
I really don't know. I don't know why he calls
tell you
me
what,
that.
maybe when this is over, I'll give him a call and maybe we can I get to the bottom of this whole Zippy the Shithead thing and
whatever. Yeah.
try to mend fences between you two. It's pretty kind of a harsh thing to call you, anyways.
Well, this just came across my desk, so we found the one who was calling this Lawrence Hollie Zippy the shit. What is this, D.L. Polonsky? All right, he can't go around calling people Zippy the Shithead. And I also see the artwork that he does of me, and I don't appreciate it either.
Zippy the Shithead. I thought that DL was a better wordsmith than to come up with an insult as banal as Zippy the Shithead. He's definitely someone who I would not have working on the crew of my enterprise.
Over time, Michael Phelan O'Toole and Lawrence became friends, and Lawrence would eventually convince Michael to be more of a personality in front of the camera rather than work behind the scenes. To that end, Lawrence would have Michael host his public access show, Random Acts, kind of an avant-garde artsy sort of program. This is a clip from the first episode that Mike hosted.
Hey, what's going on? I am Mike Phelan O'Toole, and this is Random Acts. You're watching community television, and what's up to the Boston community all over the place, and for those watching via the internet, gotta say hello to those people as well. And we're gonna do our thing, Random Acts. It's
As time passed, Mike grew into the whole. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get over the Zippy the Shithead thing. You do me a moment, let me try again. Michael would eventually take what he learned from Random Acts and embark on hosting his second public access program, which you can see here. This first attempt is untitled.
I'd probably rather be asleep right now, to be honest with you. I've shot my wad as far as the enthusiastic host persona goes. I think I'm done with that for a little while. Lawrence, in his mad scientist-like ways, has conned me into doing this. And, I mean, if you're not enjoying this at all, you can imagine how I feel, because I'm sitting here staring at you, and if you're like, what the f*** is this kid's problem? I don't blame you.
Michael's first attempt at a talk show was raw and unrehearsed, mainly coerced into doing it by a maniacal Lawrence Hollie, who stuck Mike in front of the cameras almost against his will. Eventually, Mike and Lawrence teamed up, went back to the drawing board, reworked Michael's talk show format, and that's when Mike came up with his second talk show called Solipsist's Dispatch.
Just like Michael Jackson coming up through the stage on the Thriller tour, you remember. Classic stuff, doing classic stuff here. You don't even know what you can do on cable access, do you? You don't even know.
Early episodes of Solipsist Dispatch just had Mike talking directly to the audience, but as time passed, he had guests that were celebrities, you know, kind of like local celebrities, local talents.
And so before we premiere his show, he's going to be hanging out with me tonight. I want to introduce you to AJ8. What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey. We're going to have a guest on tonight. Good friend of mine, artist, writer, and filmmaker, D.L. Polonsky.
Oh, wait a minute, hold it. You had the Zippy the Shithead guy on again. You're giving him that much screen time? A man with that much vitriol? Did he take anger management before he went on, or what? Michael's efforts with Solipsist Dispatch eventually won him second place in the Northeast Region Alliance for Community Media Awards in 2010. You can see here him and Mike Lawrence going up to accept Mike's award.
Oh, I always knew Mike could do it. I mean, I always knew. It was just a matter of getting Mike in front of the cameras and, just maintaining the focus and appealing to his confidence to get him to produce his talk show. And I'm not surprised he won an award for it. That he didn't win first place is a bit of a crime, but, when he's up against, like, Cooking with Irma. But, whatever, yeah, very proud of him. I knew he could do it.
Following his victory with the win in the Northeast Alliance for Community Media, Michael found himself in the crosshairs of several high-profile film directors, and sure enough, Hollywood came calling, and Mike found himself the star in several movies.
The strained notes of Louis Armstrong dress up in the Doge's finery.
Se ven tan bonitos, mi amigos amor belleza, van amar.
Save the orphans of Darfur? God damn it!
Hey, aren't you the cop that attacked my neighbor?
Yeah, that was me. And I think you're gonna come with me.
Hey man, that chick is smoking. You tapping that shit
Get
yet?
out, man! You bust in here half in the bag. I can't deal with your craziness right now. I can't even wrap my mind around what just happened with Rachel there. Jesus.
In 2012, as Michael was engaged in his film career, he was also hired by Boston's Unregular radio station to do his podcast show called Experimentally Ill. The ensuing success of Michael's Experimentally Ill podcast led him to leave Unregular radio and open his own studio within his own home, and he continued producing the podcast from there. But as a lot of young success stories meet with tragedy, unfortunately, so too with Michael when he was caught in the Hoboken chicken explosion that happened in 2016. Michael was touring a chicken factory where they make chicken McNuggets, and one of the unfortunately flatulent chickens farted next to a gas main and blew up the facility. Alright, come on, a farting chicken. Michael was done in by a farting chicken. You're joking, right?